Good morning, children. We'll continue with Shakespeare's Merchant of Venice, Act 2, Scene 2, page 62. The two characters in the scene are old Gobbo, that is the father of Launcelot, and the son Launcelot. And Gobbo did not recognize his son because he is blind. He is almost completely blind. And he has brought a present for his son's master, that is Shylock, a dish of doves. And he is asking direction to the Jew's house, not knowing that he is speaking to his son. And the directions which Lancelot gives are senseless, no meaning. So he cannot follow the directions. By God's bounties, it will be a hard way to hit. It will be a hard way to find. According to the directions given by Launcelot, it will be difficult to find the way. Can you tell me whether one Launcelot that dwell with him or not? Now he speaks about a son. He is asking this man who is actually his son. So there is irony there. Can you tell me if Master Launcelot is still in Shylock's house? No, Master, sir. Talk you of young Master Launcelot? Are you speaking about Master Launcelot? Launcelot is a little bit proud, so he calls himself Master. Aside means only the audience can hear, Gobbo cannot hear. Mark me now, will I raise the waters? Talk ye of young Master Launcelot. I will raise the waters means I am going to make my father cry. No master, sir, but a poor man's son. So the father says, my son is not a master, he is only the son of a poor man. That is his father. Though I say it is an honest, exceeding poor man, God be thanked, well to live. Well, let his master be what he will. We will talk of young Master Launcelot. Your worshipped friend and Launcelot, sir. That is, your worshipped friend and Launcelot, sir. Well, let his father be whatever he is. We are talking of young Launcelot. Yes, young Master Launcelot. But I pray you, ergo, old master, ergo, I beseech you, talk you of young Master Launcelot. Launcelot is saying, you want to talk about Master Launcelot? Of Launcelot. Again, Gobbo stresses that he is not a master, he is only plain Launcelot. And it please your mastership. Ergo. Ergo means Latin for therefore. Master Launcelot, talk not of Master Launcelot, father, for the young gentleman, according to fates and destinies and such odd sayings, the sisters three, and such branches of learning, is indeed deceased. As you would say in plain terms, gone to heaven. So Launcelot is telling his father that his son is dead. He wants to show off. He does not have much learning, but he uses references to classical mythology, that is the sisters three and the fate and destiny and all. And he says he is dead. That is how he raises the waters in him. Raise the waters in him, I told you. He wanted to make his father cry. Now the reference to that is given on page 235, the sisters three. Fate and destiny means what is going to happen to a person in the future. Sisters three refers to three sisters who, according to Greek mythology, control the life of a man, control the life of a person. The names of the sisters are Clotho, Lachesis and Atropos. I am reading from page 235. Now, one sister spins the thread of life. The second sister draws the thread. And the third sister cuts the thread when the person is going to die. So that is death. So according to that, according to fates and destinies and sisters three, Launcelot himself is telling his father that his son is dead. Mary, God forbid. The boy was the very staff of my age, my very prop. He was the very support of my age. Support, staff, prop is used in the sense of I had only Launcelot, I had only my son to support me in my old age. But Lancelot takes the literal meaning of staff, meaning stick. So in an aside he asks, do I look like a cudgel or a hovel post or a staff or a paw? Do I look like a stick? Do you know me, father? Alack the day, alas, I know you not, young gentleman. But I pray you tell me, is my boy, God rest his soul, God rest his soul, God give him peace. Is he alive or dead? Tell me really, is my son alive or dead? Do you not know me, father? Alack, sir. Alack means alas, I am half blind. I am blind, I am almost completely blind. I know you not, I don't recognize you. Nay, indeed, if you had your eyes, you might fail of the knowing me. Even if you had your eyes, you may not recognize me, because it is a wise father that knows his own child. Only a good father, only a wise father can recognize his own child. Well, old man, I tell you the news of your son. Give me your blessing. I will give you more news about your son after you bless me. So Lancelot kneels down and he wants the father to bless him. Truth will come to light. You can't hide everything. One day the truth will be revealed. Murder cannot be hid long. The person who has committed murder will soon be found out, discovered. A man's son can hide for a long time, but not till the end. But in the end, truth will come out. He can hide for some time, but eventually he will be revealed. Pray you, sir, stand up. I am sure you are not Lancelot, my boy. Pray you, let us have no more fooling about it. Who started the fooling? Lancelot himself was joking. Now Lancelot wants Gobbo to bless him and recognize his own son. But give me your blessing. I am Lancelot, your boy that was your son, that is your son, your child that shall be. So, past, present, future, there will be no change. I am your son. I will remain your son. I was your son and now I am your son. I cannot think so, you are my son. I know not what I shall think of that. But I am Lancelot the Jew's man. Jew's man means the servant of Shylock. And I am sure Marjorie, your wife, is my mother. Now, Gobbo's wife is dead, that is Lancelot's mother. And Lancelot refers to the name of his mother so that his father will really understand that it is Lancelot talking to him. Gobbo, her name is Marjorie indeed. I'll be sworn, I can swear that my wife's name was Marjorie. If thou be Lancelot, thou art mine own flesh and blood. You are really my son. Lord worshipped, mighty be. Let God be praised, because you are alive. What a beard hast thou got! Thou hast got more hair on thy chin than Dobbin, my Phil horse is the cart horse, has on his tail. So, Gobbo feels the back of his head and he has hair there, but he thinks that it is his face because Gobbo is blind. He feels the hair and he thinks that it is Lancelot's face, and he says that Lancelot has more hair on his face than Dobbin the cart horse has on his tail. Lancelot rising. It should seem then that Dobbin's tail grows backwards. Dobbin's tail is growing less. I am sure he had more hair of his tail than I have of my face. Naturally, Lancelot does not have hair on his face. So he says, in that case, if you say that I have more hair than Dobbin, then Dobbin's tail is becoming less than I have of my face when I saw him. Because Lancelot remembers that he had a long tail, the horse had a long tail and he had more hair than Lancelot has on his face. Lord, how art thou changed? How dost thou and thy master agree? How do you get on together? I have brought him a present. How agree you now? Are you getting on well? Are you able to work for him? well. But for mine own part, as I have set up my rest to run away, so I will not rest till I have run some ground. Now, the same word used with different meanings in Shakespeare, it's called pun, P-U-N. So here the word rest is used with two different meanings. As I have set up my rest to run away, I have decided to run away from Shylock. I don't wish to work for Shylock any longer. So I will not rest till I have run some ground. I will not stop running till I have covered some distance. Till there is a big distance between me and Shylock's house. I will not stop. My master is the very Jew. He is a typical Jew. Give him a present, give him a halter. He doesn't deserve a present. You can give him a rope to hang himself. Halter here means rope. I am famished in his service. I am starved in his service. Famished means starved. I am famished in his service. He doesn't give me enough food to eat, and so I am starved. You may tell every finger I have with my ribs. Now he confuses the words here. It is, you can tell every rib I have with your finger. വിരല് കൊണ്ട് എല്ലാം എണ്ണം പറ്റും. But here he confuses. You may tell every finger I have with my ribs. Father, I am glad you are come. Give your present to one Master Bassanio, who indeed gives rare new liveries. So give the present to Master Bassanio, because I have decided to run away from Shylock and work for Bassanio. Because who indeed gives rare new liveries. Rare means grand clothes. Bassanio always supplies new clothes, grand clothes to his servants. So I want to work for him. Liveries means uniforms. So he provides his servants with new uniforms. Bassanio provides all his servants with new uniforms. If I serve not him, I will run as far as God has any ground. If I am not working under Bassanio, I will run away. I will go on running as long as there is ground on the earth to run. If I serve not him, I will run as far as God has any ground. Oh, rare fortune! Here comes the man. To him, Father, for I am a Jew, if I serve the Jew any longer. If Lancelot continues to work for Shylock, he will have the character of a Jew. The Jew, moneylender, he is miserly. He is not generous. He doesn't help people. So he will also become a typical Jew. Now the reasons why Lancelot wants to leave the service of Shylock is, Shylock does not give him any food. Shylock makes him do a lot of work, but he does not give him any food. He has become so thin. And also, if he continues to work for Shylock, he himself will become like Shylock. For I am a Jew if I serve the Jew any longer. Now, here comes the man. Oh, rare fortune, how lucky I am. For I wanted to work for Bassanio. Now Bassanio has come here. Enter Bassanio with Leonardo and other followers. Leonardo is also the servant of Bassanio. Now Bassanio is getting ready to go to Belmont. He was able to arrange the 3,000 ducats which he needed for going to Belmont. And this money was borrowed from Shylock on condition that Antonio stood security for the loan, which means that Antonio will repay this loan. And the money is taken for 3 months. So also Shylock has made him sign a merry bond. Merry bond means just as a joke, just for fun, that if the 3,000 ducats is not repaid within 3 months, if the loan is not returned within the stipulated time, Shylock can cut a pound of Antonio's blood Antonio's flesh. Shylock can cut a pound from Antonio's body from whichever part of the body that he likes. He can cut a pound of flesh from whichever part of the body that he likes. So that is the condition. And Bassanio is giving instructions. The last minute instructions, he is telling his servants what to do because he is getting ready to go to Belmont. Enter Bassanio with Leonardo and other followers. And Lancelot is happy. He says that he is lucky. He wanted to talk to Bassanio. He wanted to be his servant. And here Bassanio has come. Bassanio, you may do so. But let it be hasted. Hasted means quickly. Let things be done very fast, very quickly. That supper be ready at the farthest by 5 o'clock. 5 of the clock. We should have our dinner, our supper by 5 o'clock. So let it be so hasted. Let things be prepared. That supper is ready at the farthest by 5 of the clock. By 5 o'clock, we should be ready. We should have our dinner. See these letters delivered. There are some letters to be posted. Put the liveries into making. Get new uniforms made because they are going for an important purpose. Bassanio is trying to win Portia as his wife. Put the liveries into making. So he has to make new dresses for himself as well as for his servants. And desire Gratiano to come anon to my lodging. Tell Gratiano that he should come immediately to see me at the place where I stay, at my lodging, at the place where I stay. Lancelot to him, Father. God bless your worship. Gramercy, what wouldst thou have with me? Gramercy is just an exclamation, and Bassanio is very surprised that Lancelot has come to speak to him. So we will stop there for this session and we'll continue in the next class.